Alright, welcome back to Evenicle 2. I'm gonna try to capture a Kankan again. This time I got the forehead flick equipped, so hopefully we will have a better chance of capturing it. It's about high time I capture it! I mean, heck, even in one of the episodes, I spent like 40 or 50 minutes just trying to get it. And this specific spot has it. It has Kankan. Kankan! It's a lucky one! Please don't run. Please don't run! Please don't run! Please work! Yeah! Finally! Finally! And it comes with a sexy pose! And the side butt. Thank goodness! Look at that experience! Wait, Lucky Kankan? 30+ experience game. Is she any different from regular Kankans? Cause I heard that even if you capture Lucky Kankan in the very first game, it's still gonna be a regular one. Also, finally! Jesus! It took me so long! Oh, that doesn't gold if I sell her here. Wow! So it's still worth to sell it if I wanted to. But I won't sell it, I will give that Lucky Kankan to this lady. That's why I'm not. Give me a moment, I'm gonna try to capture the regular Kankan and see if there's any difference. If I can get Lucky, you're getting a normal Kankan. Please don't do anything and don't run. One more? Yeah! It's the same pose, everything inside, but one hell of a cute buddy. Oh, okay. Okay. So there are differences. With the regular Kankan, you can get 50 extra max HP, and with the lucky one, if you sell her, you get 10,000 gold or 100,000 gold in a specific place. Or if you don't sell her, you get a good bonus, which is 20+ XP gain. Awesome! And also, I can finally level up 4, 4, 5 to awesome! Just look at all these stats! Feels great! Also, how about we all heal? Okay, no, Alec, I'm just gonna accept it to happen. Given that we have a new addition in our team. And other than that, how about we head back home? Here. Yeah, back in Mason's clinic. Taras was quietly working at the desk of one of the examination rooms. This house feels way too peaceful without Alex. And it must be hard having to manage a clinic by yourself. Try to rest a little every now and then, will you? Actually, I've never felt any better in my whole life. My blood pressure has returned to its optimal levels for the first time in 20 long years. It's probably because I don't have to yell at a certain someone anymore. Honestly, I just wish he would write us to say he's safe. I can't help but get a little worried. I even dreamt about him last night. He said goodbye with a smile on his lips, and then disappeared towards the bright light. That doesn't sound like a good omen. Or maybe it does. I'm gonna be extended to godhood. I mean, for your mental health, you should consult a neurologist as soon as possible. We're back! Krabs, you home? I need to ask you something. You're right. It seems that my grandson really died. I'm hearing his voice as well now. I'm not dead! Jesus Christ. Aren't I the ones supposed to be wishing for someone to die? Especially if he's old and wrinkly? Gosh. Or she. Let's not get too anti-sexic? I don't know. Whatever. Alex told his grandfather about his latest adventures and the epidemic happening in Hainline. If Evenicle confirmed that it's a case of greening disease, then it must be true. However, it may be a new strain that mutated from the original. So, like, an evolved and more dangerous version of the greening disease? The diseases can mutate that quickly? Scary! This sounds like a serious matter. Maybe I should come with you to Hainline. Platinum's gonna teleport everyone back there right away. Hold on. Who is this girl? My new wife. Just my new wife, Platinum. Alex is Platina's husband. So his gramps is... He's our grandfather-in-law. Ah, okay. Hello, Platina. I can't believe it. I finally have a granddaughter! Wait, what about Yuragi and Kana? Right, I guess he's our grandfather-in-law too. Ho ho ho! What a cute and well-mannered girl. I can't wait to spoil you rotten. Now, where did I put the candies? Here, have some pocket money. Hey, that's not fair! You never gave me any! Anyway. Let's return to our original topic. So, how serious does the situation sound? Are the affected calories really in mortal danger? Yes, but we have a much bigger problem. Oh? Let's assume that the greening disease mutated into a new strain and the usual drugs don't work anymore. The rest of Hainline's population would be in big trouble if the disease spread out of the forest. Right! I didn't think about that! Oh no, we have to do something! We have to come up with a countermeasure for the worst case scenario. This whole situation reminds me of the crazy cow epidemic we had in Left Hand. I remember hearing about it. It happened before the construction of the dam, right? Yes, it was a terrible disease that spread amongst the domesticated cows of the continent. Most farmers had to kill their cattle to stop them from infecting healthy herds. And what's worse, the disease eventually mutated into a strain that could affect us humans. An illness that only spread around monsters started infecting other species as well? Something similar must have happened with the greening disease that's going through the calories. And since the race is renowned for being especially impervious to physical illness, the new strain could probably kill a human in a matter of days. How scary. Hainland could become a wasteland void of life in a matter of weeks. Actually, we'd be lucky if the illness didn't spread to the nearby Duchy of Asimov as well. First the cockshroom infestation, not this new strain of the greening disease. Except members must be spreading it among the calories of the forest. Alex! We need to find a way to cure this illness and stop them! But Medica didn't work when I used it on Bonnie. Cramps. Do you have any an idea about why it didn't have any effect? This is only a conjecture since I can't use Medica myself, but Doris grabbed several folders from a nearby bookshelf and dropped them in front of Alex. These are the medical records of all the colours I've treated in my life. Give them a read and you will realize that their psychology is entirely different from ours. That's a lot of medical records. I had no idea you had so many color patients. And these are only the ones I've personally seen myself. I have more taken by my old colleagues in the warehouse. Wait, those boxes full of papers. They were all medical records? Ah, look at this! Some files detail the treatments of Poppins patients and... Oh, Poppins are in this game as well! And many other races as well. So what should I do with these documents? Look for a color that had contracted the cleaning disease? No. You're too careful. Read and memorize them all. One by one. Oh. What?! Diagnosis and treatment procedures differ from species to species depending on their psychologies. Your Evenicle may not have worked on that color simply because you don't know how her body works. They have long ears and a crystal etched on their foreheads after all. But Alex's Evenicle worked fine on Platina? Ho ho ho! That's because you're a half dragon, dearie. Who told you that? One of your parents was a human like us. You could say that you're a normal human girl. Maybe she was told in the middle of them being excited about having a granddaughter. You could say that you're a normal human girl who inherited the amazing strength of a dragon. And thinking about it, Evenicle didn't work as expected the first time I used it on her. Alex, you never had a chance to examine a non-human patient. So the reason why Evenicle didn't work on Bonnie was because you lacked a fundamental understanding of color psychology. You can't cure someone if you don't understand how their body works. Study these medical records and then try using Evenicle one more time on her. Alright, we've got no time to lose. Let's go through them right away. Prepare yourself. I'm going to cram into your head all I know within a single night. No worries, I've got this. Let's start with these patients first. Alex opened a thick folder and ran an eye over the first medical record. Oh, who could have imagined that the color body had such a fascinating and amazing secret? Could it be that Dr. Torres didn't want to teach Alex about color psychology because... Yes. Everything makes sense now. But whatever, we have to let them read that if we want to help Bobby. Like grandfather or like grandson. Except one is a pervert in secret. Alex and Torres continued going through the pile of medical records for the rest of the day. Good. That was the last one. Right. I only had the time to memorize their anatomy, so... I have to complement this knowledge with practical fieldwork to properly understand their psychology. I can't believe that you managed to read through all those records within a single night. Alex has always been very talented when it came to studying. And the fact that those papers also contained some... let's call them erotic details. Must have helped. I'm starting to think that we may have made a fatal mistake. Alex, you okay? Absolutely. You're looking at the new, even more professional Alex. And that's because now I know that the ears of color are an extremely sensitive erogenous zone. See? Ah, right. Before I forget. Miss Tsubaki, what happened to the horror statue we found in Prune's cave? I believe that the royal sentries who were visiting Left Hand shifted to the king before, going back home. I see. It's really unfortunate. I heard that the king was offering a fine reward for that statue. The Majesty's treasury is doing just fine. I was more planning to exhibit it in Marmalade's museum. Paranormal researchers and And alien fans of Left Hand would have been overjoyed to see it. What a pity. I know, right? Anyway, we do better go back to the forest camp and create Bonnie with Medica one more time. Alex had a crash course in the psychology of non-human races and headed back to Heinlein. But before that... I can use my babies! Yes, Alex and his wives had decided to return home for the night.
しかし、わざわざこっちまで戻ってこなくてもって気もするが。
That's not good. Excessive stress can become a source of illness. Yep. Need to relax at every chance we get. And no place is better to do that than our home.
そういうものか。アレクがそう言うなら。
でも私もこの診療所のお家好きだから帰ってくるの嬉しいですよ。
I'm glad you like this Eve for second place, Yuragi.
アレクさん、このお皿はどこに持っていきましょう？
I like the background when it's dimly lighted by the candles and fire, honestly. I mean, it looks beautiful on the day, but on the night, I think I like it more. Break the big ones here, anyways. You can leave the small ones at the cupboard.
なあ、本当に僕も何か手伝わなくていいのか？
Kana was busy reading a pile of papers on the living room table while her husband took care of dinner. No worries, you must have tons of work, Mr. Marcus. Better focus on that stuff.
そうですよ。もう家族なんですから支え合わないと。
はいはい。二人ともありがとう。しかし、やはりアレクにだけ作らせるというのは申し訳なさが。せめて外食とか。
And where are you expecting to find a restaurant amid this uncontaminated countryside?
すまない。佃煮の田舎っぷりを失念していた。
Yeah. Kana, we need to set a table. Could you move your papers elsewhere?
あ、わかった。
Alex and his wives enjoyed the lavish meal together and relaxed at the table with a hot drink.
本当にアレクさんのご飯は絶品です。ごちそうさまでした。
It was nothing fancy, really, but I'm glad to hear you liked it. My gramps never comes to my cooking. Alex and Yuraki happily chatted together while sipping on a hot coffee. Yeah? Meanwhile, Kana was restlessly looking around the room and fidgeting with her hands.
ご飯も食べた。お風呂にも入った。あとはもう寝るだけという段だ。このままだとそろそろ夜の営みに移行するだろう。揺らぎは快楽目当てのセックスには否定的な考えを持っている。
Yep.
持っているんだが。
アレクさん、今夜もセックスよろしくお願いしますね。
Just breaking her own rules in some weird way. No worries, leave it to me.
毎日のように揺らぎがアレクとセックスする。
I mean, that's fine by me, but I'm not you, Yuragi.
いいえ、へっちゃらです。アレクさんのセックスは治療。夜の営みは治療のための練習ですものね。
Yeah, right.
それの相手をするのは嫁として当然の務めですよ。
Right.
これがあるから揺らぎはむしろ夜の営みは肯定的なんだよな。このままでは今夜も相手は揺らぎになんとかする手はないか。
Kinda followed your coffee cup's edge with a finger while deeply lost in thought.
ダメだ、何にも思いつかない。代わってもらうとしたら今しかないのに。
But, you know, I wouldn't want to push my training on you too much.
いいぞアレク、もっと突っ込め。
And given that we've been going at it every night, I think I should spend some time with Kana.
いいぞいいぞ、もっと言ってくれアレク。これで僕も。
ダメです。
What?
ダメか。
お恥ずかしながら私はセックスの経験がちっとも足りません。 れではアレクさんのお役に立てません。だから毎日特訓をしてセックスになれないと。そう、かのちゃんのように。
Right, because a certain someone told you that she's an experienced girl.
いっぱい特訓をして私もかのちゃんのように経験豊富な女の人にならないと。
ダメだ。揺らぎには僕に夜の相手を譲るという発想がない。譲るも何も、セックスは治療のための練習。経験豊富な僕にやらせる意味はない。というのはわかるんだが、僕だって。
Go grab your man!
アレクとイチャイチャしたりしたいよ。僕の口から言うか？言えば揺らぎも断るようなことは。いや、しかしそんなこと僕の口から言うなんて、とても。
Listen to your devil on shoulder and go in front of Yuragi and ask her to let you have Alex. You can do it. Cat's face flushed bright red at the thought. Her heart beating so fast it could nearly be heard.
ってかのちゃん、どうしたんですか？お顔が真っ赤っかですよ。
You're right. She's as sweet as a tomato. Kinda stand still. I'll take a look at you right away.
はらはら、病気じゃないといいんですが。
こら近寄るな。違う、これは病気なんかじゃ。
Kana, this clearly isn't normal.
そうですよ。命に関わることかも。
どんどん大ごとに急いで誤解を解かないと。違う、これはただ恥ずかしくなっただけで。
Embarrassed? What for?
それはだから僕もアレクとエッチのことしたいななんて
So cute.
思ってたからって。
Kana somewhat managed to put her honest feelings into a whisper that could hardly be heard.
かのちゃん、それって。
違う、誤解するな。快楽目的に言ってるわけじゃなくてだな。これはただアレクとイチャイチャしたいだけだ。
The girl self-murmuring vanished in a trail of awkward silence.
かのちゃん、
Yuragi Sumisa approached her friend and firmly grasped both of her hands.
すみません。私ったら全くかのちゃんの気持ちに気づいていなくって。夜の営みは治療の練習だけじゃなく、夫婦の大事なコミュニケーション。それを私はアレクさんを独占なんて。
Yes! You finally get it! But you're still gonna apply aren't you? About sex?
今までずっとかのちゃんもイチャイチャしたかったんですね。全部私のせいです。
いや、イチャイチャって。
It's my fault as well. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how much you wanted to cuddle with me.
今日は今までの分たくさんイチャイチャしてください。
Right, Kana, let's do our best to catch up for all the time we couldn't spend together.
いいんだ、二人とも。別にちっともいいんだ。
Nope, you're coming with me.
恥ずかしいなんてちっとも思ってないぞ。恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい。
Kana jumped in her bed as soon as she made it to her room and rolled over it in shame. Come on now, adapt Yuragi thought to anything of it.
そういう問題じゃない。くそ、どうしてこう格好がつかないかな。
Alex looked at his wife, kneeling on top of the blankets, her eyes moist with tears. More than having a cool wife, he was simply glad to have one as cute as Kana. After taking a good look at her flushed face, he sat down on the soft mattress next to her. I don't get why you need to try so hard to look cool and reserved around us. We're family, right? Wouldn't it be easier to be more honest? At least while we're at home?
それはもう僕だってそんな気は。
And hey, I was incredibly happy when you said you wanted to make love with me. I was hoping to spend some time alone with you for a while as well, you know?
本当か？
Alex nearly had a heart attack from the incredible cuteness of Kana's timid and teary-eyed expression. Really. So, I'd love to see you express your feelings a little more honestly from now on.
考えておく。
So cute, Kana. Alex placed a hand on his wife's head and gently caressed her. Yeah, you got a pet.
アレク、もっと頭なでなでして。
Easy. Of course, come here, silly. Kana timidly scooched over her husband and pushed her head against his hand. She really likes this, doesn't she?
アレク。
Alex continued caressing his wife's hair, causing a warm and fuzzy feeling to spread in her body. He suddenly bounced at the mattress to rub her cheeks against his chest. Ah, what a little kid in the wires.
なあ、アレク。
When he's a real kid in this game.
もっとその。
When we have one who, not so recently became a turtle.
アレクに甘えたいな。
Of course, we'll be cuddling all night long.
明かり消してくれ。
Sure. Alex flipped his nearby switch and embraced his wife on the mattress. Ah! I think I can get out of here, really. Yep. Alright, there we go. Hey, what time is it? It's morning already. Last night was incredible. Alex reminisced about the pleasant weight of his wife's body resting on his laps. I feel like going back a little bit. My mouth is freaking out, sort of. Yeah, it was hella romantic. I don't think I want to go through it. Ah! Yo.
おはよう。
Morning. Ah, sorry. Did I wake you up?
起きてもまだアレクがいる。
Yep. Very much not dead. Huh? Yeah. Alex wondered what was so surprising about that. Suddenly, Kana locked her arms around his waist in a tight grip. She must be still half asleep. Alex decided to enjoy his wife's embrace without saying anything.
おはようございます。
Morning, Kiraki!
アレクさんとカノちゃんがとっても仲良しさんです。
Do you have a cringe camera? Take a picture of that!
裸でギュッと抱き合うととっても幸せな気持ちになれます。夫婦の愛を確かめ合ったんですね。よかった。ゆうべはたくさんイチャイチャできたんですね。
揺らぎ。
Looks like Kana doesn't mind being completely naked in front of her. I'm so lucky to have such open-minded wives. I won't have to hold back with them. So, Yoraki, let's have lots of sex between the three of us from now on!
そこ、OK するのか？
It's no big no-nos, hell yeah! I'll be surrounded by a pair of boobies on my left, some nice tits on my right. Alex tried stretching a hand towards Yoragi's chest when...
アレクさん、朝からなんてハレンチです。ね、ですよ。
Wait a second. So threesomes are fine. Just not this early in the morning?
まったく、やれやれ。
さあ、朝ごはんにしましょう。
Alex was so satisfied by his previous night that he answered with a smile and swiftly stood up.
なあ、アレク。
Yes? Want anything specific for breakfast?
じゃなくて、 その僕は見つからない限りは朝でも夜でも
Ah!
その
Yay!
いつでもいいからな。
Kana. I love you so much, Kana!
朝からベタベタするなよ。
Mine! But you just said.
なんだ
No, it's nothing. Well, at least she gave me permission to do it with her at any time of the day. Kinda so kind. I know that deep down she really likes doing it. Maybe even more than me.
なんだジロジロ見るなよ。ほらほら着替えるんだから出ていけ。
Sure. Kana went back to being here, easily embarrassed herself and pushed Alex out of the room.
宝箱です。
Oh, intensive medica. Recovers one ally with 100% HP. Ooh. Can we do? Yeah, we can get a second event for Yuragi. Let me equip that. It still costs 0. It's about time we have something better than regular medica. Also, how many? Oh, 5! Nice. Okay. At the second Yuragi's event.
相変わらずアレクさんの食事は素敵です。
Thank you.
特にこのベーコンエッグの香ばしいこと。
Go ahead and eat as much as you want, Yuragi.
はい、たくさんいただきます。
The girl took many servings for the dishes and devoured them in an instant.
それにしてもこんなに美味しいなんて不思議です。あ、まさか料理関係のスキルを使っているのでは？あまりスキルを使うのは英雄病にかかる可能性が。
No, seriously, I'm not using anything of the sort.
それなのにこんなに美味しいんですか？
What's so weird about that? Just follow the recipes to the letter and you'll end up with something good. I use my laboratory equipment to cook. It helps me follow the instructions with incredible precision.
キッチンはこいつの実験器具の山だ。見るたびに食欲をなくす。
I've gotten so used to cooking with delicate tools that I can't go back to using normal ones anymore.
実験器具だらけのキッチン。
Draghi imagined her husband cutting an arrowy shaped chunk of meat with a tomato sauce stained scalpel.
ごくり。
Ah, did you finish your fruit salad already? Would you like some more?
はーい、いただきます。
But the terrifying thought was instantly forgotten at the mention of a second helping.
では町の方に行ってくるぞ。
はい、いってらっしゃいませ。
Yeah.
タオロス先生はもう出たのか。二人ともおはよう。
Morning.
おはようございます。かなちゃんもお出かけですか？
ああ、辺境泊としての仕事が溜まっていてな。今日一日そっちにかかりきりだわ。ギリギリまで寝ていたら少し時間が押してしまった。アレクには悪いが朝食はなしで。
My dear husband, I'm so sorry I won't be able to eat your amazing breakfast, but this wife of yours is a sleepyhead, said Alex in a high-pitched voice like to supposed to imitate Kano's tone. I knew you'd say something like that, so I have already prepared a delicious lunchbox especially for you.
アレク、ありがとう。
Try not to sleep right through the most important meal of the day next time.
お前が寝かせてくれなかったせいだが。
alright.
じゃあ、バタバタしてすまない。行ってくる。
Bye
はい、
bye.
かなちゃん、いってらっしゃい。牛車に気をつけてくださいね。
So, it looks like we'll be the only ones home for today.
かなちゃんは辺境泊としての仕事、タウロス先生はお医者様としてのお仕事。あ、無職？
Come on, you're not a NEET. You're my wife, which means you are...
となると専業主婦。
Yes, and among the many jobs of a housewife, there's also the essential task of...
これは家事をやらねば。
not exactly what I had in mind. And why does she look so happy about having to deal with the chores? Should we start preparing tonight's dinner together?
料理はしません。
Ah! That was a fast refusal.
私も手伝いたいのですが、魔法コンロを使うとなぜか爆発させてしまうんです。不思議です。なぜでしょう。というわけで、かのちゃんに料理禁止令を出されているんです。
Maybe she's just bad at dealing with household appliances.
では、専業主婦の私は洗濯をしようと思います。
Ah, Yuragi, wait! The girl disappeared into another room and came back with a huge basket full of dirty clothes. Well, as long as she's happy with that. Is something wrong?
私、普通に洗ってるつもりだったんですけど、ゴシゴシと洗ってギューッと絞ると、こんなかわいそうな姿に。
Right, Yuragi is crazy strong. I guess she went a little overboard.
もう一回やらせてください。今度こそきっとゴシゴシゴシゴシギューって。
And another one bites dust. Another dust white shirt.
今度こそ。
But no matter how many times Yuragi tried washing something, the results were always the same. By the time she gave up, most of Kano and Alex's wardrobes had been completely annihilated.
アレクさんのパンツがなくなっちゃいました。
Ah, who needs pants anyway? Not the end of the world.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
No worries, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Let's try focusing on the other chores.
はい。洗濯は失敗しましたが、掃除は任せてください。なんたってこれは家でいつもやっていましたから大丈夫です。
Thank you. I'll leave the cleaning to you then.
はい。今度こそアレクさんのお役に立ってみせますね。では早速窓拭きを。
Yuragi swiftly turned around and shattered a nearby glass by bumping against it with her massive boobies. No worries, no worries. It was an old window. The glass must have gotten brittle.
はい。本当にすみません。
The power her boobs are immense. Holy. My god. The ex-sentinel continued chasing her dream of becoming a proper housewife for the rest of the day.
床掃除をしたら穴が。はたきで叩いたら壁にひびが。トイレがまるで前衛芸術のような見た目に。
Alex's clinic was slowly being leveled to the ground. Impossible! We tried all the house chores we could think of.
私は役立たずのおデブちゃんです。何の役にも立たない穀潰し。
Come on, Yuragi, you know that's not true. The girl walked towards the dark corner of the room and crouched down while staring at the wall. Didn't you say that you took care of the house chores when you lived in Marmalade?
そういえば昔父が言っていました。戦士の家だからやりすぎなくらい家は頑丈に作ったって。
Don't let it get to you. That means you're really strong. It's a good thing, you know? You simply never had a chance to learn how to control your power.
私は。
Hey, no worries. It's not like I fell in love with you because I want to do the house chores. Besides, You're always helping me with tons of stuff and protecting me during our travels. I would have been long done for if it weren't for you. Don't you think so, Yuragi?
私役立たず
God damn it.
しょぼ
She isn't listening. Let's try a different approach. Alex crouched next to his wife and hugged her tightly. Yuragi?
アレクさん私ごめんなさい
What are you apologizing for? I should be the one thanking you for doing your best to help me with the chores. We may not have achieved a satisfactory result, but it's expected that you need some time to get the hang of it. So let's practice together, okay? I'm sure you'll be able to learn how to control your strength right away.
アレクさんごめんなさい力仕事くらいしかできないよねでアレクさんのお手伝いをしてお役に立ちたかっただけなんですが
Work, huh?
でもこれじゃダメですね
Yuragi, I just had a fantastic idea!
看護師さんのお勉強ですか
Huh? Yep! You could even help me at the clinic. You will need to study some medicine, but I'm sure you can handle that. We always needed someone to carry the injured patients to their rooms, lift the sick onto the bed. How does that sound? Can I count on you to take care of those tasks?
はい頑張ります
And so Alex started tutoring Yuragi in the hopes of making her become his clinic's first nurse. Great! We'll start with the basics. Human anatomy and medical tool taxonomy. Here are my old notes. I took them when I was a kid studying under my grandfather's care. They're pretty easy to understand, don't you think?
はいこれならスルスルと覚えられそうです
Very well. Let's see what I can do. Let's imagine a situation where you had to lift a patient with a head trauma onto the medical guide. How would you safely do that without risking to hurt them?
はい
There should be a page on this topic in my notes. Let's look for it together.
はい
Yuragi took some time to familiarize herself with the subject and soon started asking lots of questions.
先生じゃあこれは
Okay, in that case, the girl continued studying diligently while listening to her husband's explanations. She still needs to correctly memorize most body parts names, but Yuragi is a really earnest student and also pretty quick to pick up on things. Yay, I'm proud of her. If she continues applying herself so diligently, she could start working at the clinic right away. I could even ask her to give me a hand as my personal assistant. I can't wait!
先生また質問いいでしょうか
Sure. I'll answer my any questions coming from such a cute and hard-working student.
はい先生
Goody. I love it when she calls me professor. Maybe we should try this setting in the bedroom as well. But after a good 2 hours of studying, spanning from medicine to pharmacology. Thank you, Google. Spanning from medicine to pharmacology, applied mathematics. Yuragi has started showing signs of common mental fatigue.
これが
Loony.
サインコサインタンジェント水平リーベ僕の船
Poor Hector. Well then, Yuragi. I think this should be enough for today.
いえせめてこれだけはこれを覚えてから
This is a really fast pace for our first day. Yuragi tends to get a little overly excited when she gets into something. I should define proper times for studies. Or I think we'll end up sticking in her head.
先生、質問が。
Sorry, Yuragi, classes are over for today. You do get confused if you tried cramming more in a single day.
はーい。アレクさんがそう言うなら。
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling okay? You look a bit disorientated.
これくらいちっともです。私は元気ですよ。
Honestly, she looks pretty exhausted. Wait, maybe we could make use of the situation. Sorry, Yuragi, but could I ask you to finish washing the laundry?
でも私またビリビリにしてしまうかも。
Don't worry about that. Give it another try. Please.
アレクさんがそう言うなら。ゴシゴシゴシゴシゴシゴシゴシゴシギュー。
Did it work? Wow, you cleaned them without making a single hole!
一体どうして？
You're so exhausted from our studying session that you couldn't use your full strength.
ゴシゴシゴシゴシギュー。服がボロボロになっていません。アレクさん、見てください。
Good job, Yuragi. You've learned how to properly wash your clothes. I'll be counting on you to take care of the laundry from now on.
任せてください。
And so Yuragi was able to claim her role inside Alex's household. Alex noticed a peculiar pouch peeking from the nearby pile of clothes. Maybe someone forgot it in their pockets? Alex found an update that Yula got to Excel 4, the 4th piece needed to create Yuragi's special outfit!
アイテムゲット。
Yeah, we get that item! Large size, extra large size, sexy Yulanga outfit, and if you collect them all, I think we're only missing one! And then it's number 3! I don't know where to find it exactly though. I guess that's the only reward we're gonna get. Alright, before I end this episode, let's review the 2 diseases that we need to eradicate. Okay, so this one, we need to find a flower growing in the Duchy of Hainline. So we will have to take our time and search for it somewhere. The Bailey's is gonna be in the Kala village, specifically in the shop, so that's good. It's not gonna be too difficult to find, really. Okay, we're gonna take care of that easily. Other than that, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.